prefer the Secretary General is here? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay? Yes? Okay. Good morning. I am Paloma Escudero, Director of Communications at UNICEF, Executive Director Anthony Lake, and two young people who are here to represent children from around the world, created for UNICEF by Google. This installation, called Assembly of Youth, will bring the voices of
UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, Mr. David Beckham, UNICEF Executive Director, Mr. Anthony Lake. I'm pleased to be here today to help UNICEF bring the voices of young people to the forefront of this new development era. For the past 15 years, the 8 Millennium Development Goals have driven our ambition to build a better world. By setting clear targets, we have helped improve the lives of millions of people, both young and old. With the targets outlined in the Sustainable Development Goals, the world is lifting the level of ambition. The of Youth project is so important. It gives young...
I say it almost every morning, and I'm certainly saying it this morning, and today I really love it. Those are virtual young people behind us, full of ideas on how to improve our world through a very cool digital installation. A champion for children, and the legendary David Beckham. A hero not only on the soccer field, a hero especially to children all over the world. And thank you again, David. I hit David Beckham. Of course, it's not just cool devices like this, depends on the drive and the dynamism of human beings. Good human beings like David Beckham, who is one of the world's most celebrated football players.
Unfortunately, the father was knocked off the roof by one of the waves. He then woke up 6 hours later, holding one of the girls. This was the night of the typhoon. A day and a half later, unfortunately, Viana was found face down, and unfortunately she had died. This was one of the most devastating stories that I had heard. But then I saw the great work that UNICEF were doing by rebuilding houses, rebuilding families. UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador in 2004. It was one of the proudest moments of my life. Over the last decade, I've met children and mothers living with HIV in South Africa. Every child has a voice, but too often they are just not heard. At this crucial time, as world leaders are gathering here in New York, and thanks to this incredible installation, their voices will be heard. I will personally not rest until that ambition is realized. Together, we have the power to save lives. Thank you very much.
David, after your words, there's very little we can say. But now we are going to be listening.
Hi, nice to meet you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm just a kid, arrested for building a clock, enslaved for my father's debt, raped for leaving the home. We are boys who never fear expressing our emotions. We are gender nonconformists living without apology, but we demand to be heard. Thank you.
Well, now we will be seeing how people around the world is giving answers to the children around the world feel part of the new development agenda. I'd like to thank again the United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, of course, UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador David Beckham, a photo opportunity for all of you before we close the event. Thank you very much.